This is right after the movie. Just did a Q&A with Joe Penna. Mystery Guitar Man looks a little different in person. My reaction to the film is, it was intense. It was raw.
I have to find out.
Good, but it's not my thing, to be honest with you.
You can see how a small YouTuber can make it to the big leagues. Here's a little behind the scenes. The bear was from Vancouver. Whether you're a business, whether you're a brand, the formula is exactly the same. I would be more embarrassed to hold that than this.
Why?
Because look at it. Have the dedication and the willingness to put yourself out there. Today we are going to the Toronto YouTube space for an advanced screening of the film The Arctic. The Arctic was directed by one of the YouTubers that I follow, MysteryGuitarMan. If you haven't seen his channel, check it out. He's graduated from this platform onto the bigger screen, but you can see how a small YouTuber can make it to the big leagues. Yesterday I released a video about my current setup, whether it's still possible to make money on the internet in 2019. Don't think of it as, is there room for another YouTube channel? Think of it, is there room for me to earn additional money through internet? And the answer is always yes. And it extends beyond YouTube. If you're one of those people who wants to get started online but is afraid or is too shy, doesn't have the right equipment, believes that they need the proper lighting, you don't need any of that. All you really need to do is have the dedication and the willingness to put yourself out there. That is really all there is to it. Whether you're a business, whether you're a brand, the formula is exactly the same. There is no magic wand. You're either going to learn how to edit or you're going to pay people to edit. You're either going to learn how to do SEM and SEO, or you're going to pay people to do SEO, SEM, or you're going to do a combination of both. If you haven't already started a personal brand, please do so. Don't get left in the dust. Branding is the new reality. A lot of people still don't understand this online thing is here to stay, whether you like it or not. So you need to adapt, especially if you are in university or in your 30s. The employers will be out there looking for you on the internet and seeing what exactly X is all about. Internet will provide that information for them. Expect more videos about how to get started on the internet, how you can leverage your online brand into other segments and verticals where you could create your own opportunities and basically make money. What makes me the expert? Clearly there's other people out there who are much bigger YouTubers. So I did launch personally 3 channels, grew them out to about 270 some odd thousand subscribers and about 80 million views. I do work with Fortune 500 and Fortune 1000 clients in the advertising and marketing capacity. I have done so for the last 12 or so odd years. Investing, social media, advertising, coaching, that is how I primarily earn my living. A little bit about how I got involved in this whole YouTube thing. I launched a publishing company a couple of years ago called Mad Artist Publishing. As a subset of the company, I started a YouTube channel. I have done over 60 interviews for a show that I pitched called The Uber Experiment, which is now rebranded to the Business Entertainment Show. I've had the pleasure to interview a lot of really cool people.
Some people are afraid to finish what they're working on. They don't want to hear an opinion on it. Yeah. It's like, if it's unfinished, then it can't be judged.
Yes.
You know, and they have something brilliant there, but they're afraid to finish it because then it'll be judged.
Be afraid of being comfortable. be afraid of staying in your job.
Find your why. Figure out your why. We live in such a busy, crazy world, and sometimes sitting down and just taking a big breath and going, what am I doing and why am I doing it? And the sooner you can figure that out, the better ahead you're gonna be.
Dealing with investors, dealing with all of that stuff, kind of brought me back into a bit of a health issue that I've had in the last 10 years. So I've had cancer 4 times. And the last time that I came back, my doctor said, you know, it's time to alleviate stress.
My advice to anybody in this lifetime, in this life, is to actually follow their dreams and to not care about what other people think, and to just believe in themselves and not listen to anybody and just move forward.
If you're interested in knowing more about me, just follow my LinkedIn. Today it's about the Arctic, the film. Let's go see if Mr. Daniel is here. Unfortunately, Danny got a little tied up and he's a little late. Plus there's traffic. So as you can see, this is Toronto here. So we got another accident here, and another accident there, another accident there. Massive traffic. We have just been stuck in traffic for 20 minutes and I don't actually know what's going on here, but there's 2 fire trucks. We got some popos and that's it. Alright, so I'm here in Danny's car. Danny.
Hey buddy, what's up?
Look what he just got. He got the new DJI Osmo. I thought it was at least 3 times the size. This is so tiny. Touchscreen LED.
Automatically rotate to you.
So we got 2 more accidents. There. How do people... And there. And there. 3. 4. What? Oh, alright. So we are definitely late. Not laid off? Yeah. Are you doing this full time? Yeah, but it's 4 years. Now I'm taking it seriously. I'm a silent core. I do like gaming videos. Great, thank you so much. We can't record inside, so we're just gonna tell you what it's like afterwards.
Don't worry. They'll be here tomorrow. I have to find help.
You know, his backstory, for example, I wrote my backstory for him. My editor and writing partner, he wrote a different backstory.
This is right after the movie, The Arctic, with just did a Q&A with Joe Penna. Congratulations to him on a successful transition from YouTuber to director. What'd you think of the film?
Yeah, pretty good, yeah.
Yeah? Reminded me of Ravenous from Leonardo DiCaprio. MysteryGuitarMan looks a little different in person.
Yeah.
He always wears glasses.
Yeah.
We just exited YouTube space. I found the movie to be very raw. My reaction to the film is, it was cold, it was intense. Now, what do you think of the film though?
It's good, but it's not my thing, to be honest. I fall asleep.
Have you seen the movie Alive?
Yeah. At least you get some action in it. I mean, this one, it's just literally, it's surviving.
Here's a little behind the scenes. So the movie was filmed in Iceland, according to Joe. The bear was from Vancouver, so there's a Canadian stamp on that.
That's cool.
The budget was $2 million, did he say?
3 million.
They opened up a hotel for the crew to stay in during the filming. The filming occurred over 19 days. The bear is not CGI. They went to a CGI studio and asked to have a CGI bear. The budget was over $2 million just to have the bear. Instead, they had a trained bear.
Canadian bear.
It's a Canadian bear from Vancouver. The trainer apparently loved Mads Mikkelsen. He played Hannibal Lecter in the show Hannibal.
I'd love to have you both for dinner.
Alright, so should you see the film? I think if you enjoy movies like Alive, even movies like Ravenous, I think you should see it. It's great.
The storyline is amazing. Yeah, it's just too boring. I mean, less conversation, less action. It's just, I don't know. I know it's contradicting. I mean, I say amazing, but at the same time I say it's kind of suck. Man, I don't know. I mean, you guys gotta watch it, and I think you know how I feel.
If this movie does well, you'll never be allowed to critique a film.
I'm not the person with that movie background, movie editor background. I mean, I know nothing about film industry.
This has been a movie critique, a candid movie critique for the movie The Arctic. It just looks weird. Honestly, I would be more embarrassed to hold that than this.
Why?
Because look at it. That looks like it's like a child's toy.
No, man.
So make sure you follow myself, Danny, and subscribe. I don't know. I just always have to keep saying subscribe, this and that. All right, Marcin, out.